Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is your WIMZ.com movie review. This week, it was a tie vote, and I had to make a decision based on the amount of time I had to see the movies this weekend. And the tie was between, we need to talk about Kevin and Titanic, the re-release in 3D. Well, since Titanic was playing fairly close to my house, and we need to talk about Kevin is way across town at the Art House Theater here, I made the decision to see Titanic 3D. And in part, I decided to go see it because I've never seen the movie all the way through. I have seen it on TV in bits and pieces, but never from start to finish. And somebody in my line of work ought to have seen Titanic. Now, let's chat about it. Of course, you know the story of the ill-fated maiden voyage of the HMS Titanic in 1912. We're approaching the 100th anniversary as I'm recording this. It set sail and hit an iceberg, and of course the movie is not only about the sinking of the Titanic, it's also a love story about Jack and Rose, played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. Rose is to be married to a steel magnate's son, Cal Hockley, played by Billy Zane, and he is snotty and unpleasant, and she feels trapped and doesn't want to marry him. And Jack is this wild animal, practically, who is in steerage rather, because he won his ticket in a poker game at the dock before the ship set sail, and of course it's their love story and all the stuff that goes along with it. For a movie that's as old as Titanic, it holds up very well. The special effects are very, very good, which is primarily what I was interested in. The ship looks terrific. The sinking looks terrific. And it's an entertaining flick. There's no doubt about it. It's understandable why, until the release of James Cameron's Avatar, that Titanic was the #1 box office movie in history. Of course, now that's based on dollars, modern dollars, as opposed to inflation-adjusted dollars. So probably Gone with the Wind is the biggest money-making movie in history, but that's neither here nor there. The movie's about an hour too long, and the script, the dialogue is very schmaltzy, very melodramatic, very soap opera. But the events that lead to the sinking, and the aftermath are fascinating to see. Most of it is based in fact and based on historical references. I'm sure they played with a few facts here and there, but overall, it's a pretty entertaining flick still. The 3D transfer, not bad, not worth the extra money, and gentlemen, this is one of those movies that if your wife or girlfriend makes you go see it, remind her she owes you, that there needs to be a little something in it for you, if you know what I'm saying. So it's a bargaining chip from that point. So, gentlemen, just bite the bullet. Don't buy the Coke. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes long. Of course, the theaters probably won't like me saying that. But it's 3 hours and 15 minutes long. You know what a bladder buster that is? But overall, the film is still pretty entertaining. I'm giving it 4 guitars. It's an hour too long. Go to WIMZ.com to read my complete review, as well as to vote on the movie that I see next time. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to send them to me at stanthemovieman@att.net. And you can also follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan. Till next time, ahoy, mateys!